But folks, if you haven't been to stand-up's the time for us to talk about what we did yesterday, what we plan on doing today, and if we're currently blocked by anything. So please, if you have any updates in regards to what you're working on, software related, non-software related, please let me know. I'd love to see what's going on in your life. So let's go ahead and get started then. So what did we do yesterday with Groovy? So today is actually day 170 of Groovy development. And yesterday we started working on merging our latest Golang code into master. So we got all of our code merged in. We got our tags all set up for the latest Golang Firebase functions, which is freaking sweet. And then what else? Yeah, we pushed all that up. We missed a couple things here and there, but hey, don't tell anyone. We fixed some of those just directly in master. And we actually deployed 2 new Apple Firebase functions yesterday and tested them out. Good thing we did that because there's actually an issue with some of our files, and we actually need to create a Firebase storage setup to hold one of the files needed to mint an Apple developer token. So that's what we're going to start working on today, which is a good thing. We did that. Could you just put masks on everyone? No, of course not. Social distance, man. Get out of there. We don't need to be there. We can all do our stand-up virtually, right? Hey, Roars. Wow, so empty. Yes. Welcome. Yeah, did you see the stand-up yesterday? I don't think so. Mr. Schnub, working on accessibility stuff for web app. Tab indexing hurts my head. Tab indexing is yes, agreed. Creative engineer, I'm learning Lua. Oh, nice. Hope you're gonna build something cool with it. Sounds good. Yag! Yo, what's up? Welcome. Harry, not been working on much last week. Mentioned I had an interview. They called the next day to offer me a job. I'm so happy. First job out of university, and the start to hopefully a great career. Yo, can we get some claps and salutes in the chat for Harry? Congrats on the new job. Man, a lot of people in the community are getting interviews, getting jobs. A salute. Best wishes, my friend. Hope it all goes well for you. Definitely keep us updated. That's freaking awesome. Congratulations. Trying to make Alec a Yorkshireman. Thank you. I'm trying. Yep. Right? Yep. Cream soda. I linted a project I've been working on for nearly a year. There's work to be done. Oh, this is your first time running linter on it? Oh, man. Best of luck. Wowza. Yag, I passed my exams. Oh my God, more claps for Yag for passing exams. Holy Jesus. Congrats, everybody. Congrats. Man, what a stand-up. Good job, Yag. That's awesome. Happy for you. Roars, I'm not getting interviews or jobs. That's okay. You will one day, I know it. But I'm also not trying. Well, there's also that. Dad of Dom, welcome. Made a login flow for my project with React Native Firebase, and Hasura was not exactly my plan, but it worked out. Hey, awesome. Let's go. That's a pretty nice stack. I like it. Welcome, Dad. Nice to see you. 600 warnings. Nice. Oh, nice, Yag. Yeah, go celebrate, eh? Kyle Osborne. Check out that hovering TV. Hey, no hovering TV. It's on a stand, huh? Right there. It's on a stand. Welcome, Kyle. Ed, yesterday turned out to be a busy day. Went shopping with my buddy. Worked a bit at a cafe on a personal project with language learning. Did some user research. Met another buddy and ended up talking outside until midnight. Today, continued with user research. Looked for a name for the project and started developing it. Trying out the first time Blitz.js. Ed, that day sounds like the day I want to have every single day. That sounds awesome, my friend. Heck yeah. Never heard of Blitz.js, but hope to hear more about it from you. Thank you, everyone, for your stand-up. A lot of great stuff going on. So what are we going to do today, then? Today, we're going to actually finish working on setting up our storage and our dev environment in Firebase. Once that's all fine and dandy, we're going to move that over to production, get that going. And then hopefully finish deploying the rest of our Firebase functions at that point, and hopefully they should all work. Keyword hopefully. But thank you. Thank you all for being here for the stand-up. Glad to have you here. In case you forget what we're working on, go ahead and type !today in chat. And yeah, that's it for the stand-up today. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. Let's get it going. Woo! Get it going, baby. Oh yeah, sorry, my keyboard cam's messed up. Hold up. Hey, there we go. I've been wanting to find a better angle for this thing. And apparently I haven't yet, so there's that. Hey, Dessa, welcome. Multi-angle view. Yeah, in case you wanted to see what shirt I was wearing today, that's what that cam is for. 100%. Need to flip it? All right, let's try flipping it. Hey. So I guess I just need to do like a 180-degree flip. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like it might look weird, but I haven't tried it. So we can try it real quick before we get started. I haven't figured out what to do with this camera yet. So, oh no, what? Flip it horizontally? Oh, my bad. Oh, gotcha. I thought. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you. Good call. I thought you were talking about having like the keyboard. Just whatever. Just whatever. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I haven't figured out really what I wanted to do with this thing yet. I just like, I don't really have a lot of points here. Maybe I just don't even need it. It just feels so sad not to use it. You know what I mean? It just feels bad. It's like, it's right there. I feel like I want to use it. But anyways, yes, Golang. Yeah, no, for sure. I agree. All right. So again, what we're working on is setting up our storage account within our dev Firebase account. And pretty much we added our Apple private key file here. And essentially what we need to do is in our create Apple dev token, we actually need to bring that file down, and then we can use that to mint our dev token whenever we need it. So we started working on that a bit yesterday. Flip Alex so camera is behind him. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Not. Got him. Good, got him. Okay, so the way that we were doing that was, so I'll do this. Stream view from Alex. I'll just put the camera right here. Just like this. POV coding. That actually could be kind of cool. Yeah, like that actually could be kind of interesting. First person stream. Come code through my eyes, maybe. I don't really know where I was going with that one. Come code somewhere. Anyways, initialize Firestore like this. We had to create, a new client. This client essentially would set up our config that had the storage bucket with our current project name. And then we do that fanciness there. Now at this point, we get access to our app storage, and then we set storage like that. And I think that was really the beginning part of that. And then we can actually start accessing the storage. But before we do that, I definitely want to see. Oh, Type Racer. No, I totally forgot already. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we should totally do Type Racer. Did you have to clean your desk up before setting this one up? Not really. I keep my desk like fairly clean. I clean it pretty much every day after I'm done working. Yeah, holy crap, Type Racer. Totally forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, Type Racer. Folks, I literally think I did it one stream and then I hadn't done it again. Type Racer. Race my friends. Are you all my friends? Before every stream, we're trying to do a Type Racer challenge. So make sure you join that link. Get on in. We'll do probably 2 or 3 challenges. So get in and try to beat me because I'm so good at typing. God damn it. What's up, Flexure? Welcome. Get on in, competitors. Taco Bell trash. Nah. Here we go. I hate when you have to do capitalization. Oh, God. Whoa, I feel like I'm typing real slow. Oh, God, big words? Oh, God. Oh, no. Wow, this is a hard one. Wow. I did terrible that round. Yaz Jade, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. But I got 3rd place. That was a really hard one. All right, Rushki. Folks, make sure you get on in. Yeah, welcome. Damn, fix it. Yeah, I got 58. Woo! Wow. Again, in case you want to join our Type Racer competition, there's the link. We're going to be starting it up again. And we'll go from there. Yeah. We'll probably do about 2 more. So get on in for the race. Too many words. Yeah, the words were just difficult. They were just hard. Still second though. Estranged. Yeah, nice. Oh, we gotta wait for these 2 people to finish. I see. I thought you could you just end it? Hey, Dark Dev. Haven't been in streams for a long time. I think I've been in one for like 2 weeks now. Oh, wow. Yeah, welcome back, man. Nice to have you. How's it going? Yag's keyboard goes brrr. Yep. It do. That it do. All right. Oh, man, we got a lot of people in this race. Let's do it. Woo! New race starting in 5 seconds. Get ready, folks. It's go time. My accuracy was 96%. Not too shabby. Here we go. Make sure you press join race. Get on in, friends. Let's get those fingers warmed up. Just like that spinal fluid, huh? Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, man. Ah! No! Oh my gosh, 6th place. Wowza! 69. Woo! Wow, that was a hard one. It wasn't as hard as the first one. Man, my mistakes. In war, slight forces. All right. Yeah. I got to 127 at one point. All right, friends, one more race. Keep it going. Keep it going. Here we go. Best of luck. Hope you all do well. Better than me. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. It's a good one. Oh, man, there's too many damn apostrophes. Oh no. Oh God. I hate this. Wow, I did really bad. I think I got probably last place. Oh, 8th place. Holy moly, that was a bad one. Dr. Seuss, you know how the Grinch stole Christmas. Easy. Wow. Wow. Folks, thanks for joining in. That was fun. I have to remember, if I forget, folks, if I forget next time, please remind me that we have Type Racer. 3 rounds every morning before we start the stream. I'm so sorry. I always forget. Yaz Jade 3rd. Nice. Okay. 61 WPM. Okay. So that was hard. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, too many quote like mark, whatever those marks are called, eh? The Grinch can keep cursing with paragraphs like that. Agreed, Harry. Hey, we all need typing practice, so we're all going to do it for sure. Yeah, let me try it again. No, it's doing the same thing. Oh, all my slots are taken up. That's why. All my slots. I only have 15. I'm going to delete Father Bezos. And then I can add this one in. Yeah. All right, there you go. Now you should be good. Hey, Montes morning. What's your tech stack and why Firebase, man? Yeah, so currently we're using React Native, Firebase, and Golang. We're making a mobile app called Groovy. If you type in exclamation point Groovy in chat, you can see a little bit more information about what the app's going to do. But yeah, I like Firebase. It's been good. He did, yeah. He said it was that yesterday. All right. Yeah, thanks for being here. But yeah, today we're working on, yesterday we started working on deploying Firebase, our updates to our Firebase functions to production. Today we are going to be finishing that up. We had some issues with it yesterday. So hopefully we can get those resolved and get those pushed up. Oh, well, probably need to do that real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Root Key, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Still trying to wrap your head around Firebase? Yeah, I think it takes some time. Yeah, well, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. We use a lot of Firebase stuff. Like a lot of the backbone of this app is Firebase, which is, I mean, essentially all of it is. So definitely let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, that's the first time it's happened. So yeah, I set my timer up incorrectly, apparently, but whatever. But yeah, so essentially we set up our new storage bucket. We are now setting up our reference set storage bucket in our Golang function and create Apple Dev Token. So at this point, really what I want to see is if we run into any errors. And so I'm just going to run our script real quick and see if we get anything. Man, my typing feels so off today. Oh, God. Retro Boy, welcome. I see ya. Yeah, exactly. Yes. All right, Dynamite. Thanks, my friend. Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta. Nice to see you. Same, to be fair. Yeah. Are you using 2 mice? Yes. One is for my stream PC, and then the other one is for my Mac. Yeah. So we are. And I guess I should probably call create Apple dev token. I think I can just call this thing. Do I pass anything into it? Yeah, I don't think I actually pass anything in here. So we can actually just hit the function by itself and see if it works. We can do localhost 8080. That is not what I was looking for. And then it's just create Apple dev token. Okay. So we got our token. Oh, because those token found in DB. I see. Okay, cool. But the good thing is that it was initialized. The main thing was to make sure this didn't crash, and it looks like we're good. So now at this point, what we want to do is we just want to make sure that this thing we can get via storage and grab this file to create our actual minted token. Oh, nice. Yeah, it sounds like a fun day. What's the best way to learn about tech stacks? Because, man, there's too many damn tools. In my opinion, the best way is to realize what you want to work on. So if you want to make a mobile app, a web app, a game, like whatever you want to build, figure out what that is, and then just look up articles like how to build blah. And then essentially I tend to go with things that people use a lot of. And then as you get more and more familiar with the area, then you can start maybe exploring a little more. But the tool or the framework that people use the most is much easier to get started with because there's a lot of support around it in case you need help. So that's what I would suggest. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now what I want to do is I actually want to use this storage object to get our file in Golang. So we init with our environment, and at this point we do fetch token. So before that, get.p8 file. Yeah, from storage, and then note if we should actually move this, we will only want to fetch if we don't find our token, in DB. So I make the token, I mint it, and then I actually store it in the database for later. Yeah. Do you put IDs in the URL? If you do, how do you do that? I do put IDs in the URL, depending on like what the call is, and it depends on what you're using. Yaz. Yeah. If you're using like well, in general, like you can add essentially a placeholder in your URL and your API to pass in variables and then get it from there. Kofa, hey, I want to build a dictionary for mobile. Which SQL app should I use for it? I don't use much SQL, so I won't be able to tell you. But yeah, I guess it depends on what you're trying to build, Kofa, in regards to like your structure of your dictionary. I leave in 2 or 3 days. I need to publish my EP before I go. Better get to finishing those tracks. Yeah, you better. That's exciting. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I don't know about a lot of people. I know people that I've talked to about mobile dev, a lot of them seem to go towards, I think SQLite is a SQL thing that they use. Heard that tossed around a lot. Kofa Mokhtar, thanks for the follow. Woo. Hey Alpha, welcome. Sounds good, Yak. Thanks for the lurk. But yeah, okay, so at this point I just want to see if we can actually grab yeah, I want to see if we can grab our bucket here. Our options from here. Cross! Crossenstein. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can we get some salutes for Cross in the chat, please? The man, the legend himself. Folks, if you have not yet, go check out my friend Cross here. He's another awesome developer here on Twitch, does game dev, has multiple games in Steam. You should go check them out. They're pretty great. Thanks for that raid, man. Insert raid message. I forgot to copy. What's up, Cody? Nice to see you. Rip. Yo, that beard is getting hella bush. Thank you. I tried. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, I had somewhat of the urge to be like, you know what? It might be time to trim this thing off. I don't know when the right time is. I'm kind of scared to do it. Who knows? Who knows? But welcome. Thanks for that raid again, folks. Everyone from across the channel. My name's Alec. I work on mobile apps, or just, I guess, just apps in general. We're currently working on an app called Groovy. It's a social collaborative playlist application where you and your friends can get together, share music via playlist, no matter what streaming service provider you're on, as well as comment on them and get notified when people add new content. So that's what we're currently working on. Should be fun. Game coming out Friday? Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Yo, excited. Excited. I'm sure I shall see it. It gets too itchy. Yeah, I definitely have gotten a little itchy here and there. We have a barbecue Friday when you release, or would you rather Taco Bell? Taco Bell def. Cross, I have to tell you, man. I'm going on a on a no Taco Bell streak. I'm 2 days in. We're gonna see how long it lasts. It's scary. I know. Ryonic Fire, welcome. Nice to see you. It's a scary time. Oh, I see. You monster. I want it for a whole $1. I will grab it for a whole $1. Maybe even $2 whole. Hey, GPF. Good luck with that. Thank you. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a scary time. Taco Bell's good. I think I can last 2 weeks. It's going to be hard. You're so nice. Thank you. $2 whole for you, my friend. Yes. Hey, is it the game that you came by with the other day? The one that you had a dream about and it just worked? It just did it? I think we do default bucket, right? Trying to see what we can use. So like, how do I get something from this thing? Or like, what is a bucket, I suppose? Bucket handle? Get file from Firebase storage Golang. Yeah. Oh, the puzzle game, awesome. Yeah, Ryonic, this is it's a semi-new keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of numpads, so this is perfect for me. I think if Taco Bell sponsored you when we asked them, you probably wouldn't be no Taco Bell binge. I think you're right. It's all their fault. They lost a great customer. Should have sponsored. Hey, there's still time. Who knows, Cross? Who knows? We have to get that dual sponsorship. Taco Bell Brothers or something like that. TB Brothers. TBB. Hey, move. So yeah, I'm a kid, and I'm also a goofball and a wingnut and a knucklehead. Most of all, I'm a goofy goober. I love it. Beautiful quote. Thank you, Move, for that. SpongeBob SquarePants movie right there. I'm in the wrong thing right here. Thanks for using your pixels here, my friend. Yeah, we haven't done a movie quote comment in a while. Isn't there a new SpongeBob movie coming out? I think there might be, right? I'm so excited to do something with these comments. It's gonna be a good time. Man, I really can't type today. I mean, you're protesting right now. Make them. Yo, you're right, Cross. Good call. Hey, Wellers. How can we do to the bridges of Java to React Native? How do you bridge Java to React Native? I don't know if you can. Oh, yeah, you can. You can do it with Android. I'm not sure. I've never done it. But it sounds like you're going to have to create this thing called a native module. Native module in Java that essentially exposes your logic in an API in JavaScript. Or React Native, per se. Look up native modules, Weller. You'll probably find something like that. Water is healthy. Don't forget to drink while programming. Thank you, Ryonic, for the water. Appreciate you. Added more movie comments. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be insane. There's a lot in there. But okay, yes. How do I get this file from Firebase using this thing? Do I just download? It's just download? Oh, storage ref. So to download a file, first create a cloud storage reference to the file you want to download. You can create a reference by appending child paths to the storage root, or you can create a reference from an existing. Okay, easy. So maybe I just do that and then create and then download data via you. Just download it. I think that actually just might be it. So storage. We have to do default bucket though. And then this thing returns a bucket handle or an error. So we can say like, because they did here Firebase storage and they just storage.ref. So I wonder if it's something similar. I wonder if we actually even need to set storage client. Yeah, no, I think that looks about right. And then we just do error. And then we do handle dot what? Yeah, I actually don't see anything here. Yes, yeah, we are now doing it. It's great. You have a picture of the black hole's background? I do. Yeah. Boom. It's just like, that thing is so epic. Look at that thing. All my computers, I have the black hole. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Interesting. So this is just file bucket.storage. I'm confused because I get my bucket and I do handle.file. There's nothing in regards to this thing about a file. Like there's no object on here. So provides operations on Google Cloud Storage Bucket. Use client.bucket to get a handle. So user project, default object ACL, handle, name, client. Deletes the bucket. Is it maybe just the storage, like the client itself? No. So this creates a new storage client. Close, signing. Sign URL options. I didn't think that this was going to be this obscure. Downloading objects, cloud storage. No. Golang. Get file from Firebase storage. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a file from my Firebase storage. But for some reason, I can see how I can set up a connection to my storage bucket, but I don't see anything in regards to actually getting anything from there. So I have a backend in Golang and was wondering how I can connect to Firebase storage to create, delete buckets, and add, delete files. Can I use admin SDK? I found the client storage lib in Golang for Google Cloud Storage. So the app I'm working on connects Firebase, but we're using Firebase function node. However, it looks like admin SDK and Go offers the same storage access. I think I see what the problem is. I think I need to actually set up maybe not a storage client, but an auth client. And then I can use an API on the Firebase auth to access my storage. I think that's it. Okay, and with that, I need to double check my admin SDK secret as well. Because I think I need to include a storage param there or something. Oh, yeah, that's totally it. Okay, let me try that. Yeah. So with Golang, I didn't see it, but I do think that this is probably the way to go. So we're actually going to delete this. I need to look, how did I do this in other files? I think in Spotify auth, I probably have... Actually, I can just look for Firebase admin? Or admin? No. I think it was new app. No. I can't remember how I referenced this thing. Maybe just in Spotify auth. We can probably find it. Initialize Firestore. Yeah, Firestore client. So new client, given our current project. That should be good. I was curious to see. Oh no, we just want Firebase. So let's do Firebase. Oh, I guess probably this would be a good place to start. You have to create a middleware, kind of, not really a middleware in a sense. It's more of, we call this Firebase function. It goes off to our storage client, it goes to our storage, and then it should grab the latest file from there. So it just uses an API from Firebase to connect and grab the storage. Yeah. No Stack Overflow dark theme? No, yeah, I don't have one. I thought they had one for a little while, didn't they? Or something like that. Should probably get that. Yeah, so like it's saying here you can use the bucket references returned by the admin SDK in conjunction with the official cloud storage client libraries to upload, download, and modify content in the buckets. Note, you do not have to authenticate Google Cloud Storage libraries when using Firebase admin SDK. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this. Because that's exactly what we want, right? We shouldn't have to authenticate anything because we are coming from the server, the service itself. Cloud Google Com storage. Just want to make sure that's the right one that I'm using. So maybe I was wrong about what I was doing. Yeah. Go forward. Okay. And then, so using the client library, storage, new context, or new client, we do that. Bucket name, whatever my bucket is, client bucket, get my bucket, create new context, downloading objects. Yes. Show me a downloading objects example. What's up, Banks? Welcome. So this page shows you how to download objects from your buckets in cloud storage. For an overview of objects, read the key terms. So res code samples. Here we go. Download file. Download files. Download object. Bucket object context. Create our client. Yep. Client close. Defer. New client context. With timeout. Client bucket object. Where's object coming from? Oh, object is object name. I see. New reader. And then RC close. Blob downloaded. Okay. So to easily download objects in a buckets subdirectory, use gsutil-cp command. Okay, so it looks like we give it the bucket name, we give it the object name, and then inside this thing, we go just bucket object, whatever the object is. So what's my? How do I know what my object is called here? Is it just? I guess it's just Apple private key .p8. I would assume something like that. If you have a profile, you can activate dark theme in preference settings. Oh, I see. Good call. Yeah, thanks, Veronica. I'll do that. Yeah, thanks. Welcome. Hey, local Canadian, what's up? I'll be watching a bit today. Glad to have you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Okay, so I guess we'll kind of go through this logic here. Let's set it up in a way that makes sense currently, because I think there's a couple things here. One thing I noticed is that they're not initializing anything until they download the file. And so it makes me think we actually don't even need to store this stuff globally, because not every instance we're going to go ahead and actually download this P8 file from storage. We should only do it once if we need to create the token, right? So let's take this comment. We'll delete that. Oops. And then we'll say, check for developer token in Firebase. We go over to fetch token. In fetch token, we're going to say, go to Firebase and see if Apple dev token exists. And then at this point, if snapshot error does not equal null, we have some snapshot error. Else, we actually have our Apple dev token at this point, and then this thing. And so if we get nil, that means we do need to create our dev token. So that's what we're going to look for in our call up here. So we do if dev token does not equal nil, we do that. Else, we need to generate JWT because our token does equal nil at this point. So we're going to actually go over to this helper function as well. We have our props there, and then this is where we're going to actually download our .p8 file. Are you in a different time zone currently? No. I think from last time you were here, I was in a different time zone. Yeah, I was in Mountain time zone. Yeah, I came back about a week and a half ago now, I think. Yeah, okay. So at this point, we download the .p8 file. So here we're going to create another helper function called probably something like func download. I think it's, what did I call it? Apple private key. So one thing that I haven't really gotten used to with Golang is the naming convention. The whole thing about Golang is naming things short and concise, but I have this, it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to do that. I have to name things pretty in depth. I don't know. Yeah, Canadian. Yeah, we came back. Yeah, it was a good time. I was there for a little while, and now I'm here, just doing the things, you know. So download Apple private key. We'll create an instance of Firebase storage and download the .p8 file needed for minting. And it's a little too long. Needed for minting an Apple developer token. Awesome. Cool. So the cool thing is we've already done all that pretty much here. So we can pretty much take this. I think we need that. We need to initialize this guy. I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna throw that pretty much in here. We're gonna say initialize Firebase app config. Oh, we need Firebase app. Where did that come from? Oh, I saved it. Yes. Okay. So we're actually going to change this to be package Firebase. So this is our version of Firebase helper like types and stuff. So we're going to throw that here. Use that like that. Wait, what? Or actually, a better idea may be to do it like this. Start back over here. Go through the line, and we'll do this guy here. What is auth used for in this thing? Is it used at all? No. And this was Firebase app. Yeah, okay. So at that point, yeah, we got Firebase app config, our current project, our storage bucket. So our storage bucket ends up being this guy at that point. And then, so it should be groovydev.appspot.com. And then initialize Firebase app. So you create this thing here, new app. Get the app. Okay, get storage. At this point, we grab our storage object. And we should be good to go there, right? So then we have the bucket name and the storage name. Oh, I'm wondering, maybe we don't even... No, we do want that. Yeah. Because this is doing it through the admin version. That's what it was, the admin way. So we don't have to worry about like authentication or anything like that. For sure. Jesse Spas, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. So at this point, we do this. This is going to be called this. Okay. And then it was, so we get the storage object with new client. We create the storage object, then we create the new client. At this point, yeah, did I already pass in? I did. Storage, the new client. So let's call this thing storage client. And again, this only needs to be in the scope of this helper here. So we do storage.client. Oh, or did I already get it? Yes. Okay. So then it's just, I see. It's this is what we need to hit at this point, right? So that's when we do storage.bucket. And then we can actually do storage.default bucket, right? So then it's RC declared but never used. Let's just do this for now. I guess maybe error. Let's call this bucket error. And then we can do our if bucket error does not equal nil. Nilness? Nil? Excuse me. Nillessness? What? What was that? That was weird. Cool. We do this, and then this is actually going to be called change up these log statements. Download Apple private key. Download Apple private key like that. And then this is going to be bucket error. Yep. So we got that. So what is this? Is two value storage, value type, or single value? Okay. Is there something going on with this thing? I'm confused. Default bucket should be good. This should just return our bucket. Yeah, default bucket name, which we set here. Or do we have to do database URL? No. I think just storage bucket, we can, that's what it should be set as. So then our object, again, here's just the object name. So I'm assuming it's just the file name. So apple private key.p8. And then with some context as well. So that was, yeah, just like a new context background. Oh, is it because of this thing? Oh, I see. Yeah, I had to do that. So, blob, maybe we call this thing. What's up, guy? Welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. And then, so if bucket error does not equal nil, do that. Else we can go here and pretty much just say this. We take the blob. Where single value is expected. This isn't. I don't see what the issue is here. Storage.client, right? It's a storage client. And then at this point, or is it just taking? Oh, or is it? No. Maybe stop. Maybe I should try doing bucket. Oh, I see. That's probably why. Okay. Yeah, so it's bucket and then bucket error. And then at this point we can do we have to do this. Yeah, okay. This makes more sense. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome. Llama Cap, welcome as well. Thanks for checking out the keyboard. Today, yeah, if you type an exclamation point today, you'll get a little bit more information. But we're currently working on setting up Firebase storage to actually download a file from. Because we actually needed to mint our Apple developer token as we tried to push some Firebase functions excuse me, into the cloud yesterday, and unfortunately, those Firebase functions didn't have access to some files, so now we got to throw them up in storage. That's what we're doing. Marco, what's a pixel without the logic? Question answer. That's a great question. What's the logic without the pixel? Answer, sad. No, sad is right. That is right. You need them both together. Or there's just something slightly missing. Yeah, thanks for that, local Canadian, by the way. Okay, so we get storage. If we have no error, we do that. Else, if bucket error does not equal nil, we come here, return some stuff. Turn some errors. Zamerton8, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here. So bucket error. Maybe just call this like default bucket error. Like that. And then at this point, we do probably this like blob error. So grab that guy, throw it over here as well. Get storage, get bucket, get file. Context, do that thing. And then at this point, read data from file. And we'll do data error. And we will, again, grab this guy here. And we'll do data error. Okay. Whew. And then we get our object back, and that should do the trick. Should do a trick. That's a good one. A pixel without the logic is just an LED. I like it. Hey Nico, how's your day going so far? It's going, my friend. It's going. Had a little bit of a bumpy start this morning, but things are chilling out, relaxing, getting things done. That's for sure. How's Golang? Golang's incredible. I love it. I'm a Golang fan. I've always been a huge fan of Golang, for sure. But yeah, how are you doing, Nico? What keyboard are you rocking, by the way? If you type an exclamation point keyboard, you'll get it right there. But we're using a Keytron K2 wireless. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so at this point, I think what we need to do is we do download Apple private key. And this thing's going to return some stuff to us, right? And this is going to be in our generate jot. And I think we actually might not even need this, which is pretty great. So we can actually throw this here. And this will return. We have an error right now, but essentially this data object should just be a byte array. And I think this also, if I'm not mistaken, is also a byte array. Hell to the yeah. Okay. So we're actually going to do this like that. And what we're going to do is return our byte array. It's going to be byte. Error. Booyah. So we're going to do nil. 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 And then finally, data, nil. At this point, we return our data. So it should be freaking awesome. And then, yeah, right at this point, we don't need that. This is download.p8 file. Yeah, signing key byte array. There we go. Yeah, that should do the trick for us. That's up. Yeah, so the mouse right here is just a Magic Mouse 2. And then this other one's a Razer Mamba wireless as well. The newer version. I've been a huge fan of the Razer Mamba mice. I was looking into the Keytron. How are the buttons feeling? Hey, Adverbum. Incredible. I use the brown switches, and I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't used what is it? It's pronounced Gatoron, I think. The Gatoron switches, but they're incredible. They're so good. I really like them. I'm a big fan so far. Hey, what's up, Redemption? Welcome. My dad's going my day's going well, dude. Also having a bumpy start. We're migrating our UI library to a major, and some of the consumer repositories are being a bit annoying to upgrade. Oh man. Yeah, the migration process with some of those things is probably pretty poopy, but I'm sure you'll get through it. You know, take it step by step. Best of luck to you, my friend. Yeah, Verbum. Yeah, I would recommend this keyboard so far. As you can see, I'm a big wireless fan. You do have the option for cable support on this keyboard, but I mean, it has everything, and the form factor is good. I'm still getting a bit used to it, but overall, I'd recommend this keyboard for sure. It's great. All right, so we're gonna try to download this file then. Again, let's go through the process one more time, how we're doing the thing. We first initialize our Firebase app config here. This Firebase admin app config allows us to essentially authenticate on our on the server side, which is awesome. And so at this point, we have admin access. We do initialize Firebase app. We initialize the thing. Then we can actually create our storage or get instance to our storage object. So by doing that, we actually call this storage method and returns a new instance of our storage client. And from there, we can actually get the default bucket, which is already synchronized up here based on our environment. And then once we do that, we have an instance of our bucket here, and we say get file. We essentially go ahead and pass in the object that we're trying to get, which is this guy here. And this will return a blob to us, hopefully. And then at that point, we read the data from that blob. And once we get that, we can return that over here, which then can continue on with our JOT generation, which is great. Listen, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Nice to have you. Hey, Idas, where's the numpad? Yo, I don't need the numpad. Get out of here. I'm not a fan of numpads. Or not that I'm not a fan. I just don't really, I never use them. So yeah, numpads aren't like a huge thing for me. I don't do enough with numbers, I suppose. But okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to our Firebase database. We're going to delete the token that we already have in here, the Apple Dev token. And this guy here, so we can actually run our, it'll actually hit our download Apple private key, so generate JWT. So at this point, let's go ahead and let's add maybe some logs here. Log.print. Num 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 num. Num num. Starting to download Apple private key. Awesome. There it is. So let's go ahead and run this guy. So we're going to get this set up, and then all we have to do is actually just hit create Apple Dev token in our browser, and that should do it for us. So local host create Apple Dev token. Okay, so could not read .p8 file. HTTP response code formed with body invalid bucket name. The specified bucket is not valid. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it looks like I forgot to do something here. Oh, maybe I should do this. Oh, current project. No wonder. Did I set that somewhere? That needs to be initialized. Okay, no, current project is set here. Oh, I see. I see. So we actually need to get our we need to set current project up above when we init this. We can do that, or yeah, actually don't know if we need to init any of these environment variables at this point. We actually just replace this. Yeah, I think maybe we just do this because it's going to be the same file name. It's not going to change. Yeah. Hey, Bubba Joe. You're still having these private key issues? Not really. So what happened was I deployed this function to Firebase the other day, and I realized that our local file was sitting locally in our folder, but when we deploy the function to Firebase, it doesn't have access to the local memory. So we actually need to hold this file in storage. And so what I'm doing is I'm adding the file now to a storage bucket in Firebase. We are now pulling the file from the storage bucket, downloading it, and then using the key. So it all works. We just need to pull it from the storage bucket. So I've been setting that up. And we're pretty close, I'd say. Pretty close. But yeah, so at this point, we actually don't need this. We can just do a check for this thing. Yeah. And now current project should equal that. And so I should probably actually make a property for this. We'll call this thing var storage bucket. And that's just going to equal this. And then we can just add this right here. Yeah. No Festify. Yeah, Marco, we stopped doing Festify a couple weeks back because of DCMA stuff. Or DMCA stuff. Sorry. Yeah, so. Unfortunately not. So no Rick rolling anymore on the channel. No, unfortunately. Unfortunately not. Not until our digital media rules are changed, because our digital media rules are definitely not up to par with the world we live in now. So definitely something we need to change. Okay, I'm going to try to hit this function again. So at this point, I think we should have our proper bucket, hopefully. Missing required project ID. Invalid argument. So we get into missing required project ID. Oh. I wonder if it's because of our config here. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I think I know exactly what I need to do. All I need to do really is add the storage bucket then to my secret key that I'm currently using. That's okay. That makes sense. So we have these things here, admin SDK. So the SBDK secret JSON files have all this information about what the bucket we're using and all that stuff. So what I should do is, instead of initializing this config, I should just, I get it from the SDK. And I think I'm already doing that somewhere as well. Man, where did I do that? It was I think I did something along the lines of new app. Token gen. Here it is. So it's Firebase. App.auth Firebase admin. Obsolete rules. Yeah, I know. Totally agree. Is that a challenge? Wait, a challenge for what? Watch the music parody? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to watch it after. I'll have to give it a little look-see. Oh, Rick rolling. Yes, I guess it is a challenge right now. Came along with a splash. Record labels scared of losing their crash got it shut down by DMCA, so we moved to the Pirate Bay. Oh, got him. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how that stuff all works. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out right now is, how did I pass in my Firebase, like where was I using my Firebase config stuff to begin with? So like admin secret. Admin secret. Oh. Yeah, my Google Creds path. Yeah, and so the Google application creds will go here and it exports locally. So we got to add this locally. And then we'll also have to add it. Yeah. Oh, and then when we deploy the function. Yeah, okay. We point to our config, our internal config YAML. I'm going to hide this real quick. Because our config YAML, let me just double check this. What is this thing? How does this point to our actual admin SDK? Does it do it correctly up in the cloud or in production? Because I don't see anything here. I think I might just do it in the cloud itself, if I can remember correctly. The real question is, when does Groovy merch become available? Well, Lithium, welcome, by the way. I hope it'll become available once we actually release the app. Ripperoni. It was great watching you, Alec. Keep motivated. Stay safe, buddy. I'm sorry I barely got any time to watch you, the amount of work I have, but I'm having a vacation and we'll be watching you on a regular basis. See you later, pal. Hey, local Canadian, I appreciate the kind words, my friend. You stay safe out there as well. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure to have you, man. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for the water. I'm still trying to fine-tune my schedule a little bit. I'm playing around with a lot of different times and things like that. So we'll see. I just, man, sometimes it's hard, you know, waking up early in the morning. So trying to figure that out. Okay, so I think what we need to do then, essentially I need to add this storage bucket config properly to my files. So what we're going to do is oh, actually I need to go into probably Firebase itself, and then we probably can go to the project settings. So let me hide this again. Sorry, keep hiding the screen. But yeah, I need to download, I believe, the admin SDK settings stuff. Service account. Do I have with credentials file? No. Oh, do. Okay, so yeah, I'm just looking at trying to figure out how I should get this file. So service account key. I need to generate a new one. I think I might need to actually generate a new one. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to open it real quick to verify it's what I'm looking at. It's the actual thing I need. Visual Studio Code. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Cool. Let me do one thing here before I show the screen again. I'm just gonna delete this guy, move to trash, adios. And then I think we just need to run this. Pretty much just grab this thing here and then go back to storage. And I think we are actually I don't really know. I'm kind of confused by how this thing is working, because this thing should have just worked, but I think, yeah, I just like, there's a lot of thinking going on in my head, obviously. As I keep saying, I think. Okay. Let's not pass in a config, right? If we look at new app that we did over here, we never passed in any configs here in token gen. Yeah, we just passed in nil. So let's just do that with nil. Say bye to the config. And so storage bucket is going to be the name of the bucket that we obviously need. And at that point in our app, we got our app storage, and then we can just say bucket, which then takes in our storage bucket, which means we can probably just do this like that. Say bye to that. And then now this just goes out and gets our bucket instead of us creating a brand new config around that whole thing. I think this should work, because what we do at the very beginning, if you look at this script that I was showing you before, where is that script? Where did you go? Scripts. So if we go to go run, you see add Google Creds to terminal instance. What this does is this actually takes our Google Creds path, and it's our internal admin SDK secret, and it actually sets it as the Google application credentials, because this is what Firebase uses in the cloud. Essentially, it has access to your credential path. So when you create a new instance of an app, it should default to that. And so since we're in a local environment, we actually need to export that as an environment variable in the terminal. Else, we actually don't get that same effect. So I think that's how it's been working. So let's give that a go and see how that handles things. Kim! Kim Philpotts, everybody. Woo-wee. Kim, thank you so much for that raid. Huge shout out to Kim. Folks, if you haven't checked out Kim's channel, go now, drop a follow. Another awesome developer here on Twitch. Thank you so much for that raid again. HL, welcome. Hi, how's it going? 20 new fresh devs. Saludes. Thanks for being here. Latchlin, welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. Hodrim, thank you for that follow. Xamarin, over to React Native. There we go. How's it going, man? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. How's the Xamarin projects going? What's new? I hope you're staying safe out there. Thank you so much for that awesome raid, man. Really appreciate you. And Samuel, yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing another Flutter project for a bit. Not really sure. I don't have it on the roadmap for anything, but yeah. Yo, useful distraction. Welcome. Latchel, thanks for the follow. Or Latchlin Gordon, thanks for that follow as well. Welcome to the team, folks. Thanks for being here. My name's Alec. Currently, we're working on an app called Groovy, and it's a React Native application for iOS and Android. It's a cross-platform application where you and your friends can get together, add music to a playlist, no matter what streaming service provider you're on. So Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, all those things. And add comments and talk about the music inside the app, as well as get notified when people add new songs and things along those lines. So we're currently working on Golang Firebase functions today. We're literally just about to refresh to see if a function of ours is working. So definitely can head over there and see what's up. Do something like Homies. Homies. Yeah, we should maybe finish Homies. That would be a good Flutter app. Hey, John. Hi from Xamarin Land. Welcome to React Native Land. Nice to see you. Did you finish it? I never did. So essentially what we did just now is we set up a new storage bucket in Firebase, as we're using that as our backend. And we set a Apple private key up there to grab when we need to mint our own Apple developer token. This is used so we can make requests to the Apple Music API for certain songs and things like that. So when we deployed this function originally, we realized that the file need to be set somewhere else, need to be stored somewhere. So we're going to actually test out to see if it works, see what happens. So sad. Hey, maybe it's something that we end up finishing. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. It was a fun app. Maybe it's like a random side project. Kim! Woo! Coming in with that Twitchy Prime for 2 months. Kim, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime, my friend. Yeah! Woo! Appreciate that. Love to have other developers here as interns of the team. JK, thank you. Twitchy Prime. Hey, owner. Are you Guilfoyle? No. But I love Guilfoyle. I will take Are You Guilfoyle. Maybe I need to get a devil mug, and then I'll be Guilfoyle. Latchlin, hey, thanks for the 100 bits, my friend. Really appreciate that. Go to sleep. Oh my gosh, go to sleep. Yeah, you're in a completely different time zone for me. I'm sure it's probably quite late. All right, let's refresh this function and see what happens. Missing required project ID still? Really? Go line 43 though. Go line 43. I really thought that was gonna work. Fetch token. You know what's really interesting is that... Hold on 1 second here, buddy. Invalid argument. Missing required project ID. Oh, did I do this incorrectly? It's midnight. Oh, okay, it's not too late. Not too late. Yeah, what are you guys working on over in Xamarin Land, by the way? I haven't been able to catch a stream for quite a bit of time. Starting to download Apple private key. It's interesting because we don't even hit that, which I'm confused about. So I don't, if that's the case. Yeah, generate here. Hey, Edvin. Could you tell about your VS Code setup for Golang? Yeah. So, what can I tell you? So what I actually have a extension set up. So these are the two extensions I use pretty much: Golang.go and Prettier for VS Code. These pretty much get me essentially everything you see here. Other than that, some settings I have autocomplete, unimported packages is true. I use GoLint, some Go module stuff. That's kind of it. It's nothing really fancy. If you're looking for more themes and like fonts and stuff, just type in ! theme and you should be good to go there. Yeah. Kim Philpotts and I are working on an app for the Weekly Xamarin newsletter. Oh, cool. Nice. That's cool. I love that. Is your project cyberspace dev or what? It is not, no. Oh, really? Sachin Verma, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Nice to have you. All right. Well, we'll just kick that out. Bye. Yeah, I feel like I've seen that before as well. So no worries. No need to mess with that stuff. We need to mess with why our private key's not downloading. Let's go ahead and maybe just do log. Thanks for the heads up, Yag, by the way. I don't know. Why aren't my private keys not loading? Are we here? Where are we? Please, just load. It's not logging, which is really weird to me. Why isn't this logging? I mean, are we... Am I doing the right log statement? Yeah, right? Am I crazy or am I... Create Apple Dev Token. So it's line 43. It's here. So dev token error, like, yeah, it has to fail here, right? Some nice rain outside. Oh yeah, it's the best. That's the best. I'll try to hit it again. Okay, we are here. That works. Great. So we go in here, then we should go to fetch token. We'll grab the Apple Dev token from DB. Okay. There's I see. There's one line here that that doesn't work, right? Line 43. I think I was looking at the wrong function here. Let's go, Alec. Woo! God damn it. All right. I'm assuming this is what the issue is. I didn't already get hit by it when I was going. Yeah. Like, there's something about being inside in your warm home and seeing the rain outside, but then walking through it doesn't really appeal to me most of the time. Sometimes, but rarely. All right, so it looks like this is what our issue is. Yeah. Which makes sense. Create Apple Dev. Oh, wait, what? Is it? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Manette OS X, thank you for the follow. Fried Beefed, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome to the team, folks. Nice to have you here. Okay. Fetch token. If dev token does not equal nil, else generate JWT. Okay, so it is at this point where we say Firestore client. Oh, but I did set it there. Oh, current project. Yep, that's what we're missing. I see. So it can't actually pull back anything because we don't have a current project. Is that what this thing asks for? Project ID? Ah, makes a lot of sense. Okay, I know exactly where we messed up. It's all our fault. It's never just my fault. It's all our fault. We need to use current project in a couple spots. So I'm thinking what we might do. We should just probably put this guy up here. Jow Pixels, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Woo! Nice to have ya. Oh, current project is right here. God damn it. What? Current project. Blame chat. It's easy to blame chat, right? So easy. It's just way too easy. Way too easy to blame the chat. Okay, so we need to take this back. Give me that. Get out of here. Come back over here. Init this thing. Current project is then set like that. Background. Okay. That should do the trick for us, which means this should not fail anymore, I hope. And then what else do we do after that? I think maybe we can. Now we'll see if we're actually working in the other spot as well. Andre Sabraz, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome to the team, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and restart this thing. We're going to get this file. It's going to download. It's going to be beautiful. It's glorious. Refresh. Woo! There we go, baby. Starting to download Apple private key. We got the private key. Let's go to our Firebase storage real quick. Oh my God, it worked. Internal tokens. Yes. Nice. Easy, man. Guess who just cleaned their whole apartment? That guy? That guy? Nice, Rushki. That must be a really good feeling, honestly. Wow. Okay, awesome. That makes me happy. That all worked out really well. Just a little finagling to get it working, but heck yeah, nice. Yeah, as soon as you came back, it started working, I suppose. Huh. So what do? We created a new function called download Apple private key. we set our Apple private key.p8 file into a storage bucket in our Firebase project. We are now, when we don't have a private key, we grab that private key from Firebase, or we grab the private key from the storage bucket. We read it. We use that to sign our private JWT, and then we put it back into a internal tokens section in Firebase in our database. So now if I actually refresh this, you'll see that it says token found in DB, checking for expiration. We have the expiration. If we need to mint a new one, we'd go through that same process and grab the token there. So this is awesome. This works out really well. Let's do some cleanup here. And then what we're going to need to do is now do the same thing over in production and redeploy our functions, and hopefully it works. Moist greetings again. So much moistness. So the one thing we don't need anymore is a P8 file path. Apple dev token we do need. In current project we do need. So I'm going to actually move this to be here. Remove this log statement. Man, that's... Yo, I love when things work like that. It's so exciting. Nice. So check for developer token in Firebase. Fetch token. If token is not equal nil, we have the token. What are we doing here? Check to see if it needs to be refreshed. Okay, awesome. And then else, if we do not have the token, we need to generate a new one. Like that. Awesome. Moist returns. Speaking of rain, we have big dark clouds rolling in, hoping for some rain. Oh, man. I really enjoy the rain when I don't have to work. It's so hard to work when it's raining, in my opinion. It's very frustrating. Okay, cool. Now we go to generate JWT. We actually grab some props here. At this point, we can do OS get env of these things. So our Apple team key or Apple kid. And then download .p8 file. So at this point, we go over to our new function where we... actually, let's keep that log there. It's probably pretty important. Starting to download Apple private key. Initialize Firebase app. So you go app. Create this thing. We can say Firebase app initialized. I need to add more logs throughout the app here. So that's something I have to make a task for. Anyways, Alec, I'm going to head off, going to stream so I can actually get some work done. Ayo! All right, see you tomorrow, Yak. If you're still on a bit later, I'll drop by and see what you're working on. But have a great one. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Okay, so storage. We'll do storage client initialized. Working on some tins. Then we have our buckets at this point as well. Buckets. Buckets set. And then get file. As we do this here. Then we can just do another kind of log.println. It's just debugging this later. It's going to be really nice if I can at least know where things stop breaking. So we say downloaded Apple private key. p8 dot pi 8. I don't have to sleep tonight. I love that. And then, yeah, at that point we should be good. Or I guess we should say download complete. Awesome. So that looks good. If we go back over here, then at that point, it just continues on with the rest of our logic here, which is awesome. So a couple things we need to do here before we commit this and actually redeploy to Firebase. We need to go in and actually change our version number to account for this now. Which is another thing we have to do. And then let's see what else we got here. So pretty much, go mod Apple Auth we don't really care about. We care about this one. Create user go mod. These are all just go mod stuff. Okay, this was the only file we changed, which is great. Vinicius Faria Dev. Interesting name. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. So create Apple Dev Token. We're going to do this. We're going to do create Apple Dev Token. We're going to also rev our version. Just get a 5R. The 5Rs are pretty great. They do things pretty nicely, unless you want to do it on your own, you know? It's a different story. Changing logic to get dot p or yeah, changing logic to get dot p8 file from Firebase storage. Firebase bucket. Yeah, nice. Okay, so then we can also go here, and so we're going to just do a git add of the version. And then also of this. Yes. Cool. And then all this other crap we don't care about. Actually, we do care about the main Go mod. We're going to change this to yeah, we're going to change this to be create Apple Dev Token to beta 2. Rev that. And then sounds like a good time, Yag. Just get a loan. It says easy as a text message. Yeah, these days it is, right? Marco, nah. Nah, that ain't right. Yeah, we're gonna actually add these things as well. I think we also, in create Apple Dev Token, we probably are going to need to change our mods. No? Or some? Okay, we don't have to change any of that. Nice. All right. So I think we're good to commit. Cool. So it's git commit tweaking logic to pull from tweaking logic to pull from what's that thing? Push it, babe. Hey, Tensei. To update every part in Go mod, you can do go get -v -u. Yeah. I do know. I kind of tend to stay away from that because of the nature of our setup here for now. But yes, thank you for that. I know for most instances, that's what we should be doing. We kind of have a weirdish setup here. But yeah, okay, cool. So we got that pushed up. Let's go ahead and create a PR for this. This is like definitely PR worthy changes. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Get this stuff deployed, baby. It's kind of quirky. Yeah, it's a nice way to say it's kind of quirky. That's a little quirky, you know? When deploying the new Apple Dev or Apple Music functions, we realized that we needed to oh, wait a minute, did I delete my P8 file? I hope so. I did. Good. Internal should be good. Okay. Yeah. So we realized we needed to pull our Apple secret key from a storage bucket in Firebase, as Firebase functions don't have access to these local files. This change does that. I guess we don't really need to add that. Create PR. Oh, I guess the one thing we want to do is for production, we need to do the following before deploying. So one, create storage. Oh, hold on one second. I think I forgot one thing. I actually need to check to make sure that our environment variables as well are good to go. Yeah, so for example, I have this Apple P8 path dev that we don't need. But that's get ignored, so that shouldn't matter. But I should delete those from the mock config. Okay, so P8 path dev we don't need. Okay. Yep. And then I think that's actually about it. And so, yeah, actually, if we look over in the mock config right here. Okay, cool. I actually don't have it. Easy. So I actually don't need that. So create storage. Storage bucket. And then we need to add new, what is it? Internal tokens collection. Internal tokens. Camel case? Yeah. No, not camel case, but snake case. Add new internal tokens collection in database. And then I guess this is more of a 2 and a 3. Upload .p8 file into storage bucket. Yeah. Cool. I think that should be good. So yeah, let's go look at the files that we changed just to verify that things are good. Yeah, so we changed our version VOO-beta.2, changing log to get.pa file from Firebase bucket. We added Firebase google.com go v4. Added this string here, removed those things. Added a comment, added another comment. Yep, deleted the Apple P8 path dev. We don't need that stuff anymore, which is awesome. Cool, some spacing there. So download.p8 file, signing key, byte, signing key. And this is download Apple private key. And then, yep, log. We went through all that stuff pretty much already. Easy. Yep, go mod, nice. Go some. Oh, I guess. Are we gonna run into issues? We probably need to. This needs to be in our go sum, doesn't it? If we've added this new package here. Probably so, right? Though, Google, so Firebase Google.com go before. Yeah, I added this thing. Google.com go before. Because it was added here, wasn't it? Yeah. So if that's the case, then we probably need to do that. Yeah, so maybe Tensei, what you're saying, we should probably do that. Since we added the new stuff there. So CMD, CD CMD. Yeah, CD CMD, create Apple Dev Token. And so at this point, hello? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, we just do go get. This is dash v dash u. Yeah, because we'll probably have some changes in there for sure. For sure. Awesome. So let's cd out into this. Cd, get status, get add. Updating go mod and sum. Nice. Yeah, I think that might have broke in production if we didn't include that. So it's probably something we need. Yeah. Yeah, mainly to get that. Yep. Cool. And then I'll change our sum. Heck yeah, buddy. All right, let's do this thing. So I think we're good to go ahead and merge this in. So we're going to merge the pull request into master, right? We're pointing to master. Commits into master Apple auth, yes. Merge it one more time. Hopefully this will be our final merge into master with this Apple auth stuff. And then we need to start tagging our release again. So git check out master, git pull. Right there. Got the latest and the greatest. And now we need to actually cd, or we need to stay here and go git tag cmd create Apple dev token, go to our .version file, and then dash version 1.0.0-beta.2. So git tag cmd create, make sure I spelled it right, create Apple dev token v100 beta.2. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the way that Golang works. Is it goes to this file path system essentially to grab our package. And since our command folder, our cmd folder, has every single module as its own function or package, we have to give it this path of, we tag it with the versioning like that. So we can git tag like that, and we can do git status. I'm just going to do a git checkout. I don't know why those are there. We're going to go do git push origin tags. And then that should push up our one tag we have here. And you'll see, yeah, a new tag was created for that function, which is great. So now what we can do is we can try deploying this thing again. So for create Apple dev token and Apple auth, I think Apple auth is actually okay. Yeah, we fixed that. We deployed that. We just need to redeploy our create Apple dev token at this point. But before we do that, again, we have to go and create our storage bucket in production. So I'm going to hide the screen for a little bit because I'm going to go to the production side of things. Ooh, the scary side. And I'm just going to create some new stuff here. But obviously I have some sensitive information. Okay. So I'm creating the storage bucket to begin with. And then once we do that, we're going to go ahead and then upload our file there. So now I just need to go ahead and upload my Apple secret key, the secretness of the key. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab it from my super secret spot. JK. I don't know how secret it actually is, but super secret. Joe WCA, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Yeah, since this is all production work, we do have sensitive information in here. Cool. So I got this here, and I am uploading the file now. Okay, upload. All right, so we got our file up in our storage now. Second step, or third step, is to add internal tokens collection to our database. So now I'm going to go over to our database here, add a new collection called internal tokens. Go next. That's fine. That's cool. Awesome. Okay, so we are now good to go with that stuff. And I can close out of that. And now, yeah, I can keep this. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so now what I can do is we can go ahead and deploy our function. So we're going to redeploy our create Apple dev token function. So we cd cmd create Apple dev token, and we go through the deployment process here. So all we have to do is, one more thing I got to change is in my config YAML, got to change it to prod because we are deploying this thing to prod. We don't want to forget that. Is it a hash password? AOFX. For what? For the Apple token? The Apple token is a specific token from a developer account. Essentially, you create a JWT with it, and it allows you. It just identifies you as an Apple developer to use all the fanciness that they got there. You really love typing clear, yeah, yeah. Spidus, welcome by the way. A lot of people tell me that it's a habit at this point. I don't know why. It's just I hate clutter in terminal. I hate it. But thanks for pointing it out. Oh crap, why did this thing keep happening? This was happening yesterday to us. I don't know why it's not working. I'm glad I saved this file though. Yeah, I don't understand. So the next line updates path for Google Cloud SDK. And after every terminal instance, it just doesn't work. It's all good, man. I do it too. Nice. Control L. Yeah, I've tried it. I remember Rushkey, we did it for like one stream, and then I just went back. I don't know what I can say. Oh, do I need to actually add it to my file? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe that's what the problem is. Yeah, let's fix this real quick. This has been really annoying. So code, and then we're gonna want. Should I put it in my bash? I never knew about that. Yeah, I think on Mac it's Command K. I don't know about L. Control L might be for something else. Yeah, so let's do tilde. Open this guy. And pretty much what we want to do. Pretty much. Oh, the line file updates path through Google Cloud SDK. Oh, I wonder. Is this what? I keep getting an error at the beginning of my launch. So I wonder if this is why. Yeah, here we go. This does it. I don't know where I found this. Oh, the next line enables shell. This is hilarious. So I guess I already have this thing here. What? What? So confused. Okay. Probably have to trash these. Line 129. So I had this. Maybe it's just been broken this whole time. Let's oh no. Restart. I always forget the command for this thing. Reload. There we go. Yeah. Damn, Rushkey. Okay. Wow. What a savage, dude. Okay, this thing still comes back. Where is this trailing one? I don't see this thing anywhere. Unmatched? Must be somewhere, right? Oh, snap. Is it this? Is it that? Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay. Jesus Christ. Maybe that's what it was. Now to be consistent. Oh, God. I just turned my mouse over. That was dumb. Calfee, you got it, Samuel. Thanks for the coffee, friend. Give me 1 second. Hey, Rushkey, thanks for the host, man. Cheers to coffee. All right. Hopefully this does the trick now. Let's do a reload of the window again. There we go. No warning message. Yes, G-Cloud is available. Hello. Let's go. Awesome. So if we did G-Cloud, man, that's all I needed. I've had that mess up this whole time. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, so if I press tab, you can actually see all the different things here, which is great. Different options that you can do. You're trying out this Clatch Giant? Oh, is that the first time you've used it? All right. So let's deploy this thing now. Again, to get back to what we were originally doing. We are... yeah, we're redeploying our create Apple dev token. So if I actually go over to this and I can go over to my functions, you'll see in the functions we have create Apple dev token. We're about to update that. So let's go ahead and do it. Run it, baby. Oh, I need to CD into my folder though. CD, CMD, create Apple dev token. Now we can run it. So there we go. Disappointed. Don't be disappointed. So now you can see that we're deploying finally. And it's been a while since we've set up our app here. So why don't we go ahead and get this thing going? I think we need to be, let me hide the screen real quick to make sure that we're in production. Yes, we are. So then we'll be hitting the proper paths. And then we can do, let's get our React Native debugger up. Let's open the app. Let's do this thing. This logins fanciness. npm run iOS start. Here we go. We'll get the actual app up and running. Got that. You're trying out its features? Okay. The chat client's pretty good. I think like Twitch chat has come a long way. Cool. Yeah. So while this is installing, we're still deploying, as you see here, and we'll actually go to the logs. I love watching the logs. That's why I'm very excited to set up a proper logging system for both our iOS, Android, and Firebase functions. All the logging and all the analytics that we're going to grab from this stuff will be super cool. Some of the analytics I'm very curious about are things like how many times people hit like the add song endpoints, things like that. Oh, it's chatty.github.io. What the? Oh, this is a cool little graph here. Interesting. Oh, I kind of like this. Huh. I like that. I can't do anything there yet. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we're good to go. Update the role of some Cloud SDK components. I don't think I want to update that. So we are now updated. We've uploaded. Let me go to the console. We're here, and now we can go through our iOS app, and we can actually see what's going to happen here as this thing's still building. Okay, launching. Nice. You love Java default UI? Oh, you're a weirdo. I think you have some issues, man. It's just like, I mean, it's kind of nostalgic. Definitely, I would say. Definitely a bit nostalgic, but just weird. It's just too... Nah. All right, cool. So you'll see here that we've actually logged in. And what I want to do is I'm pretty sure our functions aren't going to work as expected here at this point. So I'm going to sign out. I'm actually going to remove the app. This is such epic development. I know, this is the time. Ed, we're going to figure out if this thing actually works. We're going to run a fresh start here. We should see if our developer token is made. So here's the goal, friends. We're going to hit the endpoint to create a developer token. We're going to create the developer token. It's going to sign in with Apple. And then I think at this point, we should also be able to check our Apple Music account, and a playlist should be created on that end. So like the whole flow of this thing should start working, I hope. And so we're going to do that by checking some logs to get that thing going. Preddy came in. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, the soundtrack is like perfect timing. It's great. It's great. Let's switch these around real quick. Spidus, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome to the team, man. All right, sign up with Apple. Here we go. So this is Groovy for anyone who hasn't seen it. I'm going to just hide this real quick. We're going to sign in. I'm going to go over here. Glorian! Groovy. That's right. Holy!
Hi, Carrot.
Permafrost 1991 in the chat right now, coming in with the Twitch Prime for 10 months. Yo. Salute. Can we get some salutes in the chat for Permafrost? An OG 10 months. Yo, thank you for that, man. Dude, it's actually really funny. I was thinking about you the other day. Hope all is well out there in your world. Hope you're staying safe. Hey, William. Thanks for that. Yeah, if you're curious about the keyboard, type in ! keyboard. Nah, dude, no need to say my bad. Hope everything is well. Hope you're doing good. Yes. All right. So here we go. We're going to see. So once we create a playlist, you'll see a prompt that says prod, add, let's go. Here we go. Bring us over here. You'll see that we're hitting a no! What? Wait, what? Why? What is this? Auth template. Auth is undefined. Oh no. So close. Same with you and your monster beard. Thanks, man. Yeah, I know my beard's pretty crazy. Kick. Dude. HTML template auth is undefined? What is this thing? This is another function though, so this is okay. But why? Auth is undefined. Oh, define auth? Is that what this is looking for? I don't even remember what this is used for in this template. Like, is this something that I need? Crap, dude. We were so close. We're hosting, so the Firebase functions are through are being hosted, yeah, on Firebase. Where's you mix? Hey, Scorses, yeah, we don't use we're not using Fastify anymore, unfortunately. I had my job offer pushed back till July 1st since the big C came. And now they're figuring out details, so I find out Friday if I'm hired or not. Ah, I see. Well, best of luck, my dude. I hope it works out for you. I'm sure it will. I'm sure you did a good job. Yeah, it's via functions. That's right. So, okay. I guess there's a bit of a caveat here. There's two things that just happened. The first thing is when we go to that page, we're actually hitting a completely different Firebase function. Authorize with Apple returns this template here. Returns this template that we've created. And this template actually calls the one that we're looking for, which is create Apple Dev Token. So what we could really do, if we really wanted to test to make sure that things work properly, we could actually, it's going to work. Oh, it does. Nice. We can actually just call the function directly like this. So what we're going to do is let's just do that to make sure that we're actually creating our stuff, and then we'll look at whatever that issue is. So it's create Apple Dev Token. Hell yes. There it is. Create Apple Dev Token. And if we go to our Firebase console, you'll see in a second that you should see a call to that thing. Nimi, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team, my friend. Glad to have you here. Any second now, hopefully. The log should come through. should come through. There it is. Yeah, so you'll see 759, create Apple Dev token, function execution started. Token found in DB, checking for expiration. Issued at this time and issued at that time. Wait, really? Token found in DB? That doesn't seem correct. Coder No Name, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Let's check that out real quick. Oh, it's there. Okay. Oh, I think I know. No, I don't know what happened. I don't understand how that was created there. And yeah, we're in production. Thanks, my dude. I need some programming inspiration. I've been struggling getting the ball rolling. I seem to struggle a lot with learning a new concept. I've just been losing motivation. Totally get you, my friend. But hell yeah, glad you're here. Hope you get a little motivated. Yeah, it's been a fairly hyped stream, which is good. But you got this, man. Let's work on something fun. Do something fun, you know? Zombie Brains, hey, welcome. Have a project today, but had the hour, 2 hours of learning you got to do prior to then executing what you want. Yeah, I totally get that. Usually when I find myself in those scenarios, I end up, I start working on design. So it's like I start designing the app out and it gets me more hyped and more motivated to learn because I see what I'm going to build. Happy High, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome. Have VS Code open. Nice, perma. Ed, salute, dude. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you next time. And hey, by the way, I know I said the other day I'm going to look at your PR. I think today I'll finally be able to look at it. So thank you for all the heads up with the documentation and stuff. It's really awesome. Yeah, so I wanted to look at this. I assume. Oh, yep, it did call it. Hell yeah, man. So I think what happened was, this was today. So around 7:57. As soon as we hit the authorize with Apple endpoint, it went over to create Apple Dev token. Apple Dev token not found in DB, need to create. Starting to download Apple private key. Firebase app initialize. Oh yeah, okay. Storage client initialized, bucket set, downloaded Apple private key, download complete. And then, yeah, finished with the 200. So that's why it was already there. Hell yeah. Okay. And then this is authorized with Apple. Okay, that's fine. And then auth is undefined. So now this is another function. We need to figure out. We need to figure out what the hell's going on there with that. Yeah. Thanks, Ed. No, I appreciate it. Do you know C#? I do. Yeah. Sage, hey, I was wondering what your streaming schedule is. Yeah, so Sage, I'm kind of going through like a rework of my schedule. But usually I do development about 3 times a week. This week was Tuesday through Thursday. I start at 5:30 a.m. PST, which is 12:30 p.m. UTC. And then Saturdays, I usually do a game stream. So we're going through the Half-Life series. We started Black Mesa last weekend. So this Saturday, I'm going to do another Black Mesa stream on Saturday. But next week will probably be somewhat around the same, 3 days of programming and then a day of gaming. So yeah, feel free to join our Discord as well. I keep everyone up to date with the latest news in regards to schedules and any events that are happening. So would love to have you in there as well. It's a great place to get some programming help or showcase some of your projects or whatever. I'm in your Discord. Hey, beautiful, beautiful, Sage. Yeah. So if you actually go to the About section, the About channel, and you just opt in for the going live events, going live alerts, you'll get all the schedule updates. But yeah, so define auth. We need to figure out what this thing is. So I think what we need to do is let's run our script and see locally why this thing is happening. And yeah, we can test it out. Define auth. What did I move here? Did I change something? Render, yeah, render new template, directory CMD, Apple auth, templates. Wait, do I see a crown but no red brain? I think you do, Rushki. For that Twitchy Prime, baby. We don't like the white crowns in here without a red brain. Thanks for that, Rushki. Oh, I see. Okay, so it looks like we have our render. We create a new render function here, or render object. And then we can do render HTML with our writer, with the status, and then with this, I think this is the name, binds up with the response from specified template and bindings. So it looks like the auth HTML, though we define it here, doesn't have it. I wonder if this is a production thing only. I guess we actually hadn't tried this function up in the cloud yet, so okay. So let's go, yeah, let's try running our scripts here. Go run. Let's hit this thing locally and see what we get back. Yeah, so if we go actually localhost authorized with Apple. Okay, so we do get it here. This looks so funny on a non-mobile device. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, it looks much better when it's small. It's hilarious. Okay. So let's see. HTML template auth is undefined. Oh, you know what? Dude, I totally know what the problem is. Oh man, we're gonna have to do another storage thing. Okay, so I failed to realize when making these Firebase functions that I have these things in line, these files or templates that we utilize throughout the function, and I've just been adding them as local folders to our setup here. The problem is that when we deploy our Firebase function, obviously these folders don't go along with it. So it's looking for this, but it's not there. So essentially what we have to do is do the same workaround, or not workaround, but like the same setup as we did for here, where we download the template. When we download the template, yeah, that must be it, right? From my understanding, Firebase, so Firebase functions and local folders. I think like local dependencies or something, right? Yeah, so I try to deploy my functions. Firebase complains about this. But not this. So it appears this happens because the function will not look for the dependency until runtime. This, of course, is an issue because dependencies are still needed. I should mention my project looks like this. I have back to working on this issue again. The module needs to be published for it to work within the function. Just FYI for anyone who happens upon this spot. It's only looking at functions in all of its subfolders. If I deploy code that requires code outside of functions, I also see a module not found error. I see. So that's actually really interesting because this function has a subfolder, right? Technically. But I don't know how it works with Golang. I feel like it's different. Siloed, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Zombie Brain 7800. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team, my friend. Glad to have you. Oh yeah, Permafrost dude. It's been sad, man. Haven't been able to use Festify for quite some time. Sagner. Welcome. Nice to see you. Big sad, yeah. Yeah, it's a big sad. I've been trying to figure out ways around it. I have some ideas, but yeah, as of now, nothing really. I remember when there were 7 in chat. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we've grown. We've grown quite a bit. Yeah, dude, around 10 months ago, probably. Oh shit, good times. Yeah, it's wild. Wild to think about that. Yeah. Wild to think about that, man. Include subfolders in Golang Firebase function. Hey, Tote, what's up? Welcome. Thanks for the follow. BMR, hey, what keyboard is that? Yeah, if you type in !keyboard, it will give you more information about it, my friend. But it's a Keytron K2. I think you grew a lot right after Flutterthon. Yeah, it's Flutterthon definitely helped. Flutterthon was really cool. To get a lot of people in, but yeah, it definitely the past, I think this year has been a good jump for me on Twitch for sure. We've grown a lot as a community. I think I've gotten a lot of my schedule more down packed. We're working on a cool project, you know, doing a lot of fun stuff. So yeah, it's been good all around. Yeah, thanks for the command, Rushkey. Appreciate it. You saw Microsoft? Sorry, no good. Yeah, I'm still on Microsoft. Yeah, dude, I actually hit my first year on my team in June. Yeah, so last month, man. Been there for a year. It's pretty crazy. Plus, you're on the Live Coders team? Yeah. Yeah, Live Coders does help a bit as well. Yeah. Yeah, so this is Node.js stuff, man. It's I think it's different. How subdirectories work. Yeah, let me know this thing. I don't want to have to store this in storage, but it looks like I might have to. Oh man. Hey, thanks Perma. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see. Yeah, and I just shipped like a cool feature the other day, which is really cool for our app, and I don't know, it's just wild to think back on a lot of this stuff, man. It seems like it's been a really long time, but it really hasn't been that long. Hey, Lieutenant Hummus. Yeah, I'm cool with sharing. So I'm on the Xbox team. If you've ever heard of the Xbox beta app for PC, that's the app that I work on. That's the team, my team and I, we built that. It's not my team, but like the team that I'm on builds that. Guys, I think we're going to have to use storage, Firebase storage again. It's not a huge deal. It's just really annoying. It's really annoying to create, like, to have to do this template. It's just so easy when it's right here. Some friends are on Azure. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, Azure is a huge org at Microsoft, as I'm sure you know. Camopy, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Appreciate you being here. Welcome in. I do have a favor to ask. Could you ask Mr. Microsoft if he could stop prompting me whenever I download an app not from the Microsoft store? Mr. Microsoft, I'm assuming you're talking about Satya. But download an app not from the Microsoft store. I don't think I've ever seen that prompt, actually. Mac OS does the same thing. Actually, they say, "Are you sure you want to open this thing?" We're all ex-Amazon folks. Yeah, we have a lot of ex-Amazon folks I've met. So, yes, come to the good side. Come to the good side, Microsoft. Yeah, I also honestly don't download many things from the store app. I don't download many things on my Windows machine. Only games, honestly. Apps, not really. Oh, interesting. Hey, yeah, BMR sounds like there's a solution for you. Let's go and change the settings. We really want you to download something from the Microsoft Store app. Don't download it from anywhere else. You really should. Yeah, so again, this template. Maybe, let me try searching this again. Access local files in Firebase function. Access Firebase hosting files. So I have two repos, one for Firebase functions, the other for static Firebase hosting React site. They both use some Firebase project. So this is read file sync toString index. One important thing to realize is that Firebase hosting and Cloud Functions are completely different products, and there's not a simple local path for hosting files available in every temporary and transient Cloud Function instance. Everything is not bundled up together in one place. That wouldn't scale at all. Since hosting files are all public, what Frank says is right. Just make an HTTP request for what you need. I suggest using the request promise module instead, as it gives you the promise-based interface if you either work with Cloud Functions. I see. If you just want some static files available in Cloud Function without having to make an external request, simply copy those files into your functions folder and deploy them all along with your code. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, but I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Google 2020. There has to be something here, my friends. I really want to figure this out. And, well, this is actually kind of interesting too, because essentially if I could do this, then I wouldn't need the storage account anymore either, which would be, I feel like it would be useful. But yeah, I don't know. I think I need to do a little bit more research on this. Golang. Must include Golang, yes. How to structure call functions in Go? Yes. Let me see this. Let me see how you did yours. No! Oh, no! This has also been published on blah. We should do that. Yes. Nauxk, thanks for the follow, my friend. Appreciate you being here. I can type this in maybe. Yes. Yes. Riz. wanikbull.com/post how I structure cloud functions in Go. Yes, nice. Screw you, Medium. Get out of here. That was rude. Yeah, you know, the alarms gotta do them, man. Okay. Crappy idea. Package, common code, function 1, function 2. So I did the next same thing, create a module and import this module from an external repository. CMD. Oh, I think I might have followed this. Did I? I might have. I don't remember. Okay, no, I didn't. What I finally ended up with now helps me code and deploy faster, is a breeze to test, and it's easy to run locally. RIP. None of those things work for me. The first thing I did was split each function to its own repository. To do this, all initialization code was packaged together into an external package. The structure of my function now is readme, mvml, cloud ignore, functions go, function 1. Have a functions go that initializes dependencies in the event of a cold start. These are used every time a function is called. Oh, interesting. Wow, I'm going to save this. This is actually probably pretty important. I know. I'll never tell you why. For what it's worth, I did a similar thing for my AWS Lambdas. Each function has its own main. Yeah, so I was trying to do something similar to that as well. I just didn't have a main.go. My biggest issue is I'm trying to understand how to deploy this thing. How to deploy this thing with my local files in it as well, right? Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's because it's weird because at least in Go, from what I've seen, there's not like a functions folder that you just deploy all your functions to, right? Because you do it like this. Like you literally, you do it through G-Cloud functions. And at this point, I don't know. It just doesn't, it won't include what we're looking for. We might just have to throw it in storage as well. Like, I think the thing is I don't want to pay for it, right? At the end of the day, but I do think that we do get a fairly free, like we're literally holding one file in here. Yeah, and it's 257 bytes, right? So I'm curious how much that's going to cost. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't cost a lot. Yeah, no worries, Hummus. I appreciate the heads up though and thoughts. Yeah, it has like 1 gigabyte free. Yeah, so storage, but also the bandwidth and rate, right? Like if we're holding 2 files in there, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. It might not be. Yeah, so I think we might just leave it at that. We're going to have to go back in and do that as well. Okay, so I got to head out. What we did today. Finalized Firebase storage for .p8 file. It's around 1 gigabyte download per day and 20 to 50K uploads, downloads. Oh, psh. We are Gucci then, my friend, for a while. I don't think we'll have any issues. Yeah, good call. Thanks, Rushki. Thanks for looking that up. Deployed new function with 10K users. So the thing about the Apple Dev Token file is we're actually not going to be reading from it every time someone uses the app. It is only read essentially once every 6 months. The only thing that would be read like more often would be the template file that we're going to put into storage now, because that template file is hit. We essentially have to go and download the template file when we hit the function and then render it, right? It seems so backwards. I don't know. It seems weird to do that. Groovy game bigger than 100 users max. Good luck. Wow. Get out of here. Leave, Rushki. Deploy new function with changes. Tested out Apple auth flow and realized we are now missing auth template file or template file, which may require us to update this in storage as well. RIP. Okay. What we will do next time, figure out auth template file issue, deploy changes, and then finally Firebase rules. Maybe Firebase rules one day. We'll get to that. If on the other hand, it would have some written in Flutter, then people like, yo, this is written in Flutter? Easy. I'm going to go use it now. Folks, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you enjoyed what you watched, I would love to have you back. Hit that follow button down below. Head over to our Discord. Be a part of the community on stream and off stream. We'd love to have you back. Like I was saying earlier, I do about 3 programming streams a week and 1 gaming stream, usually on the weekends. So come in and come hang out with us. And at the end of every stream, folks, we always throw a nice little raid to another programming streamer here on Twitch. So let's go check out who is live, what people are doing. And let's show some love to another streamer here on Twitch. I'm thinking a smaller streamer today. Let's see who we got hit. The low code hour. What is this? Vonage devs? Wow, all these companies are coming out with like these live streams. It's so interesting. What about this? Vue.js. Vue.js Nuxt application dev with a sprinkling of Django for good measure. Love it. We're going to do this one. Yes, folks, don't forget to grab that raid message. We're going to raid Faraday Academy, it looks like. Faraday Academy. Nice. Yes, grab the message. Doing some Vue.js and Nuxt development today, it looks like. Let's get groovy. Folks, thanks again for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the stream, as always. I'll be on Discord hanging out. Feel free to come say hello And thank you again for spending the morning with me and getting my day started. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Have a great one, and I'll see you all mañana en la mañana. Make sure we show Ferris some love. Show him what the Pixologic Dev team is all about. Woo! Voxel Holic, thanks for the follow, by the way. Yes, enjoy the raid, folks. Thanks for being here. Saludes. See you next time. Peace.